Afghanistan's Taliban government's imposed a nationwide communications shutdown just weeks after introducing fibre optic internet. The country is currently experiencing a total telecoms blackout. The Taliban hasn't given a reason for the shutdown, but it said it will last until further notice. Well, let's speak to our correspondent Caroline Davis, who is monitoring events from Islamabad in neighbouring Pakistan. So, firstly, Carrie, what exactly has happened?
Well, we know from various internet monitors that this started to appear to have cut-downs from about Monday afternoon. Sites like net blocks that monitor internet usage and internet access, so that they saw things gradually weaken, then shut down pretty much entirely in Afghanistan. Now, this has been building up over the course of this month. Earlier, from about the middle of September, there had been bans and then subsequent cuts in different provinces around Afghanistan. But this one in particular is also affecting mobile phone networks as well as the internet too.
And why has this all happened? Do we know?
Well, at the moment, we don't have an official response from the Taliban about exactly why they're doing this. What we do know, though, is that there was a spokesperson that earlier in this month, one of the first provinces to have their fibre networks cut off. And they talked about the fact that this had come from the supreme leader and that this was about, in their words, curbing evils. Now, in terms of the impact that this is having, of course, in Afghanistan, it's sometimes difficult for us to know exactly what's going on because of this internet cut down. This is obviously happening inside the country, but also inability to be able to communicate to the outside world as well. Now, what we do know is that even when some of these cuts were happening in other provinces, there were already concerns about the impact that this would have on things like businesses, on banking, on aviation, on people sending money into the country as well as internal communications too. And we can see things like the flight monitoring site Flight Radar has shown that there are flight cancellations. We've also heard through our BBC team of other people experiencing flight cancellations coming into the country. But one other big thing, Regina, to remember is that, of course, in Afghanistan, girls and women over the age of 12 cannot study at school. We have spoken to at least one woman, but women who are using the internet to try to get some form of further education beyond that age as well. And one woman that our team spoke to talked about the fact that since this cut down has happened, she feels that that dream of being able to continue to get an education, potentially even an online job, has been stopped altogether too.
So lots of ramifications and a huge impact on this. What comes next?
The big question, of course, is how long this internet outage might last for, whether we would see some form of mobile signals return as well. There's a real, I think, desperation from people outside the country trying to contact loved ones inside the country, and of course a worry too. A lot of Afghan families that are outside of the country are sending money and remittances in to Afghanistan as well. And